Hello there, welcome to my YouTube channel, Engineering Dream Made Easy. Okay, moving on. So I'm going to show you how to divide the line equally to any number of given parts. So let's say we have our line AB. Our line AB with our usual 8 centimeters. We have A, we have B. So the first thing you're going to do is you draw another line. Faintly, these ones will be constructional lines. So you draw another line at any of the points. I've chosen A. You can also draw it at B. You draw it at any acute angle. I've chosen 30 degrees because it's very simple to draw with your drawing board and everything. But it should be it can be any other acute angle. All it has to be is that it should be less than, it should be very less than 90 degrees. The closer it is to the line, the main line, the easier it is to do the work. So let's say we have a line AB, 8 centimeters, and we are dividing it into 9 equal parts. Here's what you're going to do. You pick up your compass. You open any reasonable radius. So let's say, yeah, and this one is okay. It shouldn't be too big, it shouldn't be too small. And at the point A, you make an arc on this line. You stand here and you make another arc. You stand here and you make another arc again. Now, because you're dividing this line into 9 equal parts, you make 9 of these arcs. So this is the fourth one, the fifth one, the sixth one, seventh, eighth, and the last one, which is the ninth one. Now, with this out of the way, you move on to the next step. This time you can pick any of the set squares. You can pick the 36, you can pick the 45. I've chosen the 45. Then, from this point here to here, you draw a line to attach them. So like this. Should be exactly on the point. Because the slightest change would, change will make a whole lot of big mistake or something. So now we are going to transfer this line with the same gradient along these other points. So we are going to transfer it here, 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 and here. And this is how you're going to do it to make it simple. You put your square here. Then you come with your knee or your straight edge. And you put it right and firmly up beneath this. So they'll be together as said like this. You see. Then you make sure this is also settled on this point. Now all you have to do is to slide it up gently and slowly, because if you do it harsh, you might change the sets of the rule and everything will be changed. So slide it up slightly. So you have this. You see how I did it? Slightly gentle. Then you draw. So moving to the next point, do it slightly. You slide it gently. Sorry. Yeah. You draw a line again. This one, move a bit in slowly again without changing the position of the rule. This rule should remain at the same place constant all the time. The moment you shift it, the lines might not be equal. The parts, your division might not be equal. Yeah. So do the movement cautiously, very slow and very gentle. Now there it is. We have our line being divided into 9 equal parts. If you try this at home and you take the measurement, you see that indeed is if you take the measurement, you know that they are all the same. They are all the same. I can't show you now here, but then if you do it, you see that they are all the same. Every single part. This part, the same as this, 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 the same as this. Now there might be slight changes if you don't do it well. But if you take your time and you do it well, all the parts will be the same. All the parts will be the same. And that's how you divide a line equally to any given number of parts. That's how you divide it equally. Now, if we were told to divide this 11 parts, we would have continued with our compass and gone 11 times. Depending on the number of times you are told to divide, you keep on going. You see that? So that's how you divide a line to any number of equal parts. Let's try this one more time. This time, our line is going to be 5 centimeters, and we are going to divide it into 7 parts. So probably this time E, F, 5 centimeters, and we're going to divide it into 7 equal parts. This time I'm not going to use the set square to draw the line. I'm just going to draw any line acute to letters. The angle is just not measured any line. So you see, but it has to be acute and it has to be very close to this line to make the work easy. Now we come with our compass. We open any reasonable radius. Set it at a point here. We are dividing into 7 equal parts. So first one, second, third, fourth, feet, go to the 6th, then you go to the 7th. See that? So after making your divisions on that line, come with your straight edge, so square. So from here to here, you join these points. The last point here, the last arcade, join them. Then you go on. So this is square exactly on the line. You put your rule beneath it like this. Then you slide upwards to transfer the line with the same gradient throughout the other point. So you draw a line. Draw a line again. Remember, slide up gently and slowly to prevent any harsh movements and change the position of the rule. Like that. And you go like that again. You go the last one. So there you have it. The line has been divided into 7 equal parts. What we have to do is now deepen this part. Yeah, so our line EF has been divided into 7 equal parts. Very simple. And once again, if you take the measurement, you see that they are all the same. Try it and you take the measurement and you see. Now the next on the list is constructing angles. So I'm going to show you how to construct the various angles: 60 degrees, 90 degrees, 45, and the others. But first of all, let me show you how to bisect an angle. Let's say we've been given this angle. And we have this angle. If you want to bisect this angle, that is, divide it into 2 equal parts. This is how you do. With your compass, you stand at this point here, then you open any reasonable radius. Then you draw an arc. With the same radius, you stand at this point. Then you draw an arc again. Now that's where the two arcs meet or intersect. You draw, and that's it. You've divided the line, you've divided the angle to 2 equal parts. Very simple. So let's construct our first angle, 60 degrees. Let's how you construct 60 degrees angle. You have your line here. So you have a point A. So we are constructing a 60 degrees angle at point A. With your compass again, any reasonable radius. That's point A. point A. Draw a semicircle on the entire line. Then come here, this point, with the same radius. Then you arc. So line from here and this is going to give you 60 degrees angle. So I'm right here, 60 degrees. We all know from here to here is 180 degrees. So if here is 60 degrees, automatically here is 120 degrees. It's just that simple. Let's go to the next angle, 90 degrees. Now with the 90 degrees, there are two ways to draw it. That so you have a point A here, we have a point B here. And I'm going to draw 90 degrees on both of them. Then you choose the one you want, the approach you want. So again, with any reasonable radius, at point A, draw a semicircle. The same radius, you stand here, you draw an arc. Then with the same radius, you come here again, you draw another arc. Now you can decide to maintain this same angle, you can open it a little bit. It's just like drawing a perpendicular bisector to get the 90 degrees angle. So I'm going to maintain it. So you see, just like drawing a perpendicular line. This will give you a 90 degrees angle. You can also do it the other way around. Like this, any reasonable radius. You set it here. Draw a semicircle. Now you come here and you open it a little bit. Open it a little bit. You draw an arc. Then with the same radius, you come here. You draw another arc. So that's it. That also give you 90 degrees. Very simple. So you have a 90 here, 90 here, 90, 90. Very simple. Now with this 60 degrees and 90 degrees, you can draw a whole lot of different angles, like 30 degrees, 45, 120, a whole lot of different angles. So let me show you how to draw the 30 degrees angle. Draw a line to your point here, C. With any reasonable radius. Okay, it's kind of too big. Yes. Then you stand here. Draw another. So you can decide to join this line. And decide to draw this line here for the 60 degrees faintly. You see that? Or you can also decide not to draw it. It depends on you and how you want to do your work. But note, before you can draw your 30 degrees, you have to draw the 60 degrees first. Because you draw the 60 degrees, then you divide it to get 30 degrees. So just like how we bisected this angle, you're going to bisect the 60 degrees angle to get 30 degrees. So once again, you open in reasonable radius like this. And start at this point here. You draw an arc. You start at this point here too again. Draw another arc. Now you connect the points. And there you have it. Your 30 degrees angle. 30 degrees, 30 degrees, giving you 60 degrees. If you also want to draw 120 degrees, the same approach. In the taking the measurements, so let's say we want to draw 120 degrees also here. It's just very simple. In reasonable radius, you set it here. Then you draw a semicircle. Then you come here. Instead of starting from here, just come here. You draw the arc. Now, since the measurement is going to be taken from this direction here, here's our 120 degrees. See? So it's very simple, very simple. All you have to know is how to do the basic ones, and all the others will be done easily. Let's go to the last one. 45 degrees. Let's look at this point. So we are here. Let's make this point B. Then let's draw a 45 degrees angle. First of all, you start by drawing the 90 degrees first, and just like I did it here, you're going to draw the 90 degrees. Now, I like using this approach because it's very simple and it's also accurate, so you need to stress yourself with all the many other acts, but all the same depends on you how you want to do your work. So we have a 90 degrees. Now to get the 45 degrees, you bisect this 90 degrees angle to get your 45. So just like bisecting any other angle, any reasonable radius, you stand here. You draw your arc. Stand here again. Draw another arc. You see them intersecting here. So what we have to do is just join them to get your 45 degrees. Here, the 45 degrees here. See that? Now, if you go on and bisect this other side of the angle too, you get an angle of 135. So within reasonable radius, you stand at this point here, draw your arc, stand here, draw another arc. So there you go. So now from this point here to this point here, to give 135 degrees. Very simple. Very simple. Now moving on to the last thing on today's list, dividing a rectangle into 3 equal parts. So let me show you how you do that one. First of all, you draw a line. Then you locate your points. Let's say our point is here. Now we are going to draw a right angle, which is 90 degrees. So you pick your compass. You open in reasonable radius. This is my radius. So at the point here, draw a semicircle. Then you come here. This one like this. Come here with this one like this again. Then with the same radius, I'm not going to change it. Turn the rectangle. See that? So there we have it. 90 degrees. Let me label this point F. So we have 90 degrees. Now we are going to divide it into 3 equal parts. Come with your compass again, and with the same radius as the same circle. Stand there with this arc. Then you come here. Make another arc here. Now we have a point here. There's have a point here. See that? So you draw a line. And there you have it. Our rectangle has been divided into 3 equal parts. Very simple. Very simple. Now I've got my 90 degrees angle here. We've divided it into 3 equal parts. 1, 2, 3. And they are all equal. So guys, that's how you do it. That's how you draw the various angles, the 60, the 90, 45, the others. And also, that's how you divide the right angle to 3 equal parts. That is the end for today's video. Click the like button if this video helped you to do your assignment or helped you understand the topic. Also, for more similar videos, kindly click on the subscribe button and tap on the bell icon to turn on notification. Thank you very much and see you next time.